let's go take a look at the garden. Hi, girls. Hi, girls. How you doing? I'll get you some grass in a minute, okay? This is the back. There's my little bath area. There's my door. Sean's got to cut the grass. My fire pit. Everything's really filling in down here. I have all those flowers falling. Those smell like baby powder. I see all the bees. They are pink and purple. Just have this little gate here so the dog doesn't go down there. Yeah, they're really pretty. Like a waterfall. And there's some hosta and a whole bunch of mint. And this is a malva. It grows really tall with lots of flowers. And then down there I have a whole bunch of hollyhocks, and I have a whole bunch of mint, and there's my spearmint, and I have 2 long rows of strawberries, and then there's my elderberry bush. More hollyhocks. I have hollyhocks everywhere. They grow really tall. There's another one, and then there's a whole bunch that are in bloom down there. So much stuff in here. I gotta transplant that little guy in the middle. Let's get covered up. And that is my yarrow. I hope it comes back. And here's a valerian. They have little pink flowers. It's my tea plants. You don't want to use too much of it, but you can use it in your tea. The leaves and the roots. And there's my potatoes. I just keep piling hay on there. And there's my blackberries down there. And then mint. And that's, this stuff is called, they call it sticky weed. It's got a bunch of different names for it, but you can eat it. It's cleavers too, called cleavers. And that is the tree that was in the front that we cut down. And those are all my blackberries. And I have blackberries going all the way down to the creek. I'll show you. All the way down. Like, it goes all the way. All of that is our property still. Even on the other side of the creek, right up to their yard, over there where that house is. They have a little bit of a yard, and that's it. All this forest part is mine. And there's my compost. Gonna have to turn that over and water it again. And here's all my blueberries. And I even have blueberries starting already. I have 4 different varieties. So they come, there's an early variety, a mid variety, and a late variety. So I have Elliott's, Duke's, Pink Lemonade, and Blue Crop. That's the ones I have in here. And here's more. They're all starting. And I have quite a bit of blueberries, maybe enough for a small batch of jam. And what's that? Gooseberries over there. More valerian. Look how tall this stuff grows. It's really tall. This is the apple tree. Ooh, there's some apples starting. This is valerian. It grows really tall. Can't believe how tall it is. And this is lettuce. And there's some lemongrass over there and eucalyptus. And here's another valerian. Wow. Going through my tomato cage. And those are my tomatoes. Some things aren't doing good. That is asparagus, and it will be ready to harvest some next year. I planted it last year. You have to wait a couple of years for that to get going, but it'll come back every year. And then there's some spinach, another tomato, There's my little 2 small weed plants. There's tomato. There's some flowers. I have some soon. And there's another tomato growing over there, starting already. There's my little greenhouse. I don't like this side of the door. I'm gonna have to paint that. That's better. And then I have some onions and growing right there, and then some garlic in the behind there. And this is my grapevine. I'm gonna get a batch of grapes this year finally, I think. So that'll be good. Yeah. It's filling in nicely. Perfect. And then this is sorrel. I'm letting this take off so I can collect the seeds and put it all over the slopes so that I have sorrel growing there too. That's my bay leaf. And I have the pump turned off right now, but it's usually going to. And then that didn't make it. And that is a thyme plant. It was very cold this winter, so a lot of things didn't come back. Like I lost a lot of rosemary and everything. So, I don't know. And these are 2 different kinds of radishes. They're coming up nicely. Some of them the slugs got, so I just put some eggshells around. There's so many. I'm gonna have to thin it out maybe a little bit. Not too much. And my carrots didn't come up. Peas are coming in. Peas are looking good. There we go. Put the peas on the outside and the inside of this part of the trellis. And then I put beans over there, but only a couple have come up, so they must have froze when it was too cold. I'll have to add more. There's my sorrel. This stuff is really good. Give some to the chickens. They love it. Comes back every year. This is lettuce, more lettuce, and I have some parsley started here, and some more parsley in here, but I don't think it made it. I'll have to put more seeds down, and I have the peas over there. And then this was supposed to be beans everywhere, but only a couple came up. They're not doing that good, so I'm gonna have to plant some more. And these were carrots. Maybe I planted them too low, or or maybe they're gonna come up in a little while. I'm not sure. But anywho, and this is my wasabi leaves that I use for lettuce wraps. That's really good. It's only a tiny bit spicy, just a little bit. Oh, we've got some seeds coming. See? And if I let them just fall down here, and this is going to be big and multiplied eventually. And then I have, here's some sprouts and some lettuce. There's another pepper plant. The pepper plants and tomato plants are not doing well. It was a little too early to start those. But look at that. Little apples. Apples starting on my tree. I have apples over there, and 2 more apples over there, and 1 more apple tree in the front. And this is spinach. I just keep taking these heads off so that it'll keep bushing out and growing instead of bolting, because this isn't big enough. I started this from seeds, so there we go. If you just take the tops off, then it'll thicken up. See? And then this is corn salad. It's like a, oh, there's a weed. Pull that out. Weird. Yep, that's corn salad. It's gonna grow big too. Gonna have to thin it out a little bit. And then this whole bucket I brought home from the wild at the lake when we were kayaking. And it was just like roots of wildflowers and stuff. And this is what is grown. It grows kind of near the water, I think. But I'm gonna plant it on the hill and see how it goes once it gets a little bigger. And there's my sprouts. This one is sunflower sprouts. And these are good to put in salads or in wraps, or just eat them by themselves. I forage a lot, so really good. They actually taste like sunflower seeds. They have that nutty flavor. And then this is mustard sprouts. Is this one mustard sprouts? Wait a minute, that's not mustard sprouts. That's red clover. That one's mustard sprouts. Yeah, these are spicy mustard. And this one's red clover, that's what it is. And that tastes really good too. You can put that on salads. But I just put a whole bunch of sprouting seeds in the dirt, and then lots comes up. Those ones are really good, mild. And then these ones are really spicy. Mustard. Yum. And then this is called lovage, and it tastes, you can put it in stir fries or salads or even wraps, and it tastes like celery, like the celery leaves. That's really good. And then I have sprouts or chives, more chives, pink chives. These are really, really nice to put in salads too, if you just break up the, tastes like a onion. Yum. Yep. Oniony. That was supposed to be my aunt gave me these seeds from a chocolate pepper that she had, but I think it's not gonna grow. Some flowers. Hi guys. Are you waiting for this? so. There's one. There you go. They like it. Don't ya? And then, what else? That's spinach. These are terracotta pots, and I don't recommend doing anything that requires a lot of moisture because terracotta pots really dry things out. This was spinach seeds. And yeah, dries out way too fast. That one too. Still tastes good. Another valerian. More chives. More potatoes. Oh, is something coming up here? Yay! My cucumber's finally coming up. Oh, that's a sunflowers. But I think this is my cucumber plant. Let's see. Something's coming here too. We'll have to see what they are. And then I have some onions in here. And then I have 2 weed plants there, 2 bigger ones, 2 apple trees there, and some rhubarb. And this is my hot and spicy oregano. This is a flowering plant. See the thyme? And that's thyme. Thyme, rosemary, none of those came back proper from last year because it was so cold in the winter. We don't usually get that cold of weather, so I don't know. And here's my peach tree. Ooh, a little tiny peach. There's a little tiny peach started. Oh, look at that. Those are gonna be peaches. That's so cute. My little peaches. That's so sweet. And let's see if I have any plums started. I don't think so. Not yet. I had lots of flowers on here. Huh. I don't know. It'll probably take another year for these guys to start coming. But, anywho, I have a whole bunch of flowering plants here that I planted around my tub. They're gonna get really tall. Yeah. And then, let's see, there's another elderberry bush. And this one is wild garlic. Oh good, I got some seeds. So once they fall, they're gonna fall into here and I'm gonna have lots coming up. And then this is wild ginger. And they taste the leaves you eat. I'm not gonna pick any right now because these plants have to get mature before I can start taking from them, but they should fill right up into the planters and then I can start taking leaves for cooking with because they taste exactly like that. This one tastes like garlic and this one tastes like ginger and it's wild. And there's my lavender that came back and this is elderberry. And then I have a whole bunch of succulents in here too, and a whole bunch of succulents in here, and I have lots of lavender in here as well. White lavender and purple lavender. That's what I got going on. There's my door. Finally, the think it's finished. I'm not sure. It's as good as it gets for now. Anyhow, that's it. And there's the creek down there. Can't really see it from here, but yeah.